Hello and welcome to the 12 Legions podcast, episode 3, Keeping It Real. What we name this podcast. I'm going to share my screen. All right, keeping it real. Jesus prays for all believers. John 17:20 through 23. My prayer is not for them alone. I pray also for those who will believe in me through their message. He's talking about the disciples, that all of them may be one. Father, just as you are in me and I am in you, may they also be in us, so that the world may believe that you have sent me. I have given them the glory that you gave me, that they may be one, as we are one, I and them and you and me, so that they may be brought to complete unity. Then the world will know that you sent me and have loved them even as you have loved me. Such an amazing prayer, I believe, that Jesus prayed for us. All right, we named it Keeping It Real because some of the things that Jesus said was scratch your head and be like, did he really just say that? But here it is. Jesus said to him, away from me, Satan, for it is written, worship the Lord your God and serve him only. Is when he was in the wilderness for 40 days, 40 nights. And he told Satan that. Also, he told Peter one time, get behind me, Satan. So that just shows that even believers can be used by Satan at times. Jesus also referred to his mom as woman. He said, woman, what does this have to do with me? When his mom tried to get him to turn the water into wine. And of course he did it, but like, wow, it must be a righteous thing to say according to Jesus, but I think Jesus would be the only one to get away with that. From that time on, Jesus began to preach, repent, for the kingdom of heaven has come near. Come, follow me, Jesus said, and I will send you out to fish for people. As you go, proclaim this message: the kingdom of heaven has come near. Heal the sick, raise the dead, cleanse those who have leprosy, drive out demons. Freely you have received, freely give. Do not get any gold or silver or copper to take with you in your belts. No bag for the journey, or extra shirt or sandals, or a staff, for the worker is worth his keep. I just encourage anybody uh, that if they're being called to go spread the word and missions and things like that, that they they would answer that call and they'd read these verses in preparation. You will be hated by everyone because of me, but the one who stands firm to the end will be saved. When you are persecuted in one place, flee to another. Truly I tell you, you will not finish going through the towns of Israel before the Son of Man comes. Whoever acknowledges me before others, I will also acknowledge before my Father in heaven. Whoever disowns me before others, I will disown before my Father in heaven. That's why it's good. We need to take a stand, even if the going gets tough and we're at risk of possibly even death. Do not suppose that I have come to bring peace to the earth. I did not come to bring peace, but a sword. For I have come to turn a man against his father, a daughter against her mother, a daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. A man's enemies will be the members of his own household. Anyone who loves their father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. Anyone who loves their son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. Whoever does not take up their cross and follow me is not worthy of me. At chapter 13, verse 57, and they took offense to him. I believe they're talking about the Pharisees. But Jesus said to them, a prophet is not without honor except in his own town and in his own home. So it's better if prophets go and preach and prophesy in a different town than their own. Chapter 15, verse 19. For out of the heart come evil thoughts, murder, adultery, sexual immorality, theft, false testimony, slander. These are what defile a person. But eating with unwashed hands does not defile them. He also said, you without sin cast the first stone. That also kind of irked the Pharisees for sure. Take the plank out of your eye before you're taking the speck out of your brother's eyes. Something else he said. We don't want to be like the Pharisees that yelled, crucify him. The chapter 19, verse 21, Jesus answered, if you want to be perfect, go sell your possessions, give to the poor, and you will have treasure in heaven. Then come follow me. All right. Things I'd encourage you check out. The Seven Seas of Creation uh, online. I believe that's part of the Answers in Genesis group. Sometimes I like to watch the Sermon on the Mount. It's a reminder uh, to not judge, or you too will be judged. Things like what Jesus said, that even if you do things in your heart, it's as if you have committed them, like hating your brother, or adultery, or anger, things like that. Also, the Romans Road to Salvation is another thing to check out. So I just pray that if you're being called, especially if you're being called to ministry, that you would read verses like this to encourage you, and make sure that you're aware that uh, it's not going to be easy, but going and being a missionary has got to be rewarding work. So I just pray that the timing's right for you and your walk with the Lord. Thank you for joining. Thanks for tuning in. I hope to see you on the next episode. May the Lord bless you.